many of us have a certain dream fish that we really want but can't really have because of money, space, or even time. I want all of the fish. Here is my top 5 fish that I really want but can't really get at the moment. My name is Jennifer and you are watching Fishy Pet Keeping. Stay tuned. Number 5 is Discus. This is easily one of the most beautiful fish in the freshwater category. There are so many colors to choose from, but my personal favorites are the German Wonder and the red scribbled. Because they resemble the wild type a bit more, but they still have that pop in the color. They like a really nice and cozy environment around 79 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. They come from the Amazon River in South America and they need clean water. The reason why they're considered advanced and difficult to keep is, I think, because they need really clean water. So you need to keep your game going with the water changes so the water parameters don't change too much. But if you do your research with how to keep them properly and you do your best to do it, I don't think they are that advanced really. But I could be wrong because I have never owned a Discus. If you own any Discus, let me know in the comments down below if you consider them advanced. Number 4 is the Elephantnose fish. I love oddball fish. And the Elephantnose fish is certainly an oddball because of their cute nose. I don't know if you can hear that. They do have an electric organ which they use to locate food, but that electric field is so weak so it can't hurt us. I know it sounds kinda intimidating when you hear your fish may have an electric organ. I know, but it can't hurt you because it's so weak. And because they are a tropical fish from Africa, they also need warm water around 74 to 82 degrees. Number 3 is the black ghost knifefish. Another oddball. How surprising. I mean, look at them. Their face, they look like cows. How could you not love them? These are nocturnal carnivorous fish that come from South America, and what makes them an oddball fish is, of course, the fin on their belly. And that fin actually allows them to move forward and backward without any problems. If you've ever seen a black ghost knifefish, then you know what I mean. They are absolutely amazing to look at. And just like the Elephantnose fish, these guys also have an electric organ. And this electric organ also allows them to find prey. And also it's weak, so it can't really hurt us. And because both of them have this electric organ, that's why you shouldn't keep them together. Because the electric fields can disturb one another. And from what I've researched, they can be pretty sensitive to large water changes and also other diseases because of their scaleless body. They also need a big aquarium, like the other fish on this list too. These fish can grow up to be almost 2 feet. They also like it warm, like the others. 72 to 81 degrees is a good choice. And if you are keeping this fish or you are planning to keep this fish, I would recommend to feed them before you go to bed because they are nocturnal. And you don't want to risk starving your fish just because you didn't feed them correctly. And number 2, the Asian Arowana. This is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful and mesmerizing fish in the world. I simply adore those big red scales and how they swim across the water surface. They come from slow-moving waters and rivers down in Southeast Asia, where they swim by the water surface looking for prey to catch. This fish is also known as the dragonfish, most likely because of the big scales that resemble the Chinese dragon. It's also known to be the most expensive fish in the world. The most expensive Asian arowana was an albino one, sold for $300,000. But typically they sell for around $1,000 to $2,000, which still is a lot. Be aware though, they are illegal in the United States, so if you live in the US, you can unfortunately not get one of these. They need a huge aquarium. A 250-gallon minimum is a good choice if you want them to thrive. And number 1, the fire eel. This is one of the cutest eels out there. They remind me of elephant shrews and they are adorable. They come from lakes in Asia where they bury themselves in the muds and sands of that water. They love hiding. If you have ever seen one of those videos where you see them all buried down in the ground and just a tiny little head sticking out, it's so cute. In the wild they can grow over 3 feet, but in your home aquarium they typically reach to be around 1.7 feet. Some people say you can put them in 75 gallons, some people say 120 gallons, but I would personally not put them in less than a 150 gallon, just because of how big they can get. And my bonus dream fish is the African pike. Many people have not heard about this fish. Maybe it's not the most beautiful looking, but it's easily one of the coolest looking out there. And just like the name says, they come from African rivers where they ambush prey. And because they are an ambush predator, tank mates should be chosen carefully. Some good tank mates are robust but not too aggressive fish, and obviously not small enough to fit in their mouth. They typically grow up to 1.7 feet, just like the fire reel, but they still need a huge aquarium. Length is more important than height in this matter. A recommended tank size is 8 feet long. I don't recommend any tank size smaller than that, because when they attack their prey, they can easily smash into the glass if it's too small. And they are fast moving. They are ambush predators, so they need to be able to move fast. These guys also like it quite cozy, 77 to 82 degrees. So that was my top 5 dream fish list. What's your dream fish? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything and it would help me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!